Greetings, good day from the Old Man Skate Jam Mobile Studios here in Belmont, North Carolina. I've done a review on this one before, but it's near the Charlotte airport. I was in town today. I wanted to do a little bit longer of a review, so check it out. It's a killer park, a lot of fun, and so yeah, let's look around. Here you go. So starting down at this end of the park, you have a massive quarter pipe. I don't know how wide this thing is, at least 16 foot, if not 20. No rollout deck to speak of. Kind of sketchy, but doesn't bother me because I'm never up there. I love this little A-frame right here. It's longer on one side than the other, which I'm sure is great for the kids doing their flip tricks off of it. And that steel slappy curb down it, that thing is awesome. Over here, there's a little half pipe section, and that section that you're seeing right there is 12 foot wide. But then the opposite wall goes on out opposite of that A-frame bank and that steel curb, so it's tremendously wider. And I swear, when I was here last time, that it had that diamond grind coping on it, and I don't know if they've just ground it off, or maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I looked both sides and I ground it. It sure didn't feel like the diamond grind. So, now, also last time I was here, this parking lot next to it was where you parked, but now they've fenced all that off. And I think you're supposed to park way down below the park, but most people, it looked like they were just parking right there around at the park. Another view of the half pipe here. And up here, this is the midsection. There's a nice little ledge. And then one of my favorite bowls I've ever skated is this bowl here at Belmont. Not too small, not too big. No death box, no stairs. No crazy steep shallow end. It's just a good mellow bowl. I have a lot of fun skating it. And then this final section, this is the street course, and it really reminds me a great deal of the Tampa street course. Kind of multi-leveled, goes down both ways. It's a lot of fun to cruise through. There's a nice view of it from the backside. I love having a park to myself. It's always fun. This is the setup I used today. It's Player went out of business just shortly before I got this board. And the backstory on this board is last year, almost this time exactly last year, I was in San Antonio, Texas, and didn't take a board with me because I was there on business. It was going to be a quick trip. They were calling for ice and rain the whole time I was going to be there, so I didn't take a board with me, which I never do that. But anyway, I go into a Central Skate Shop, which just happened to be close to my hotel, looking for a hat or something. Dude gets to tell me that there's a skate park nearby, and I should check it out. And I'm telling him I don't have a board. And anyway, he pulls this one up from behind the counter. He's like, "Hey, just take this one." He's like, "You're leaving Friday?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just get it back to me by Friday." So I'm like, dude, I just bought it from him. So anyhow, so that's it's kind of got a weird texture, feels like a basketball. It's kind of cool. OG slappy trucks, no complaints about slappy trucks at all. I think we should go ahead and put Mike Sinclair straight into the Skateboarding Hall of Fame right now. Please, please, please. He rocks. I'm down here in his territory down in North Carolina. So wheels, 55mm Dragons, 93 hardness. These are the OG Dragons. And one of the few boards that you won't find me skating that doesn't have bone Swiss. This one's actually got shake jump bearings. Something I would have never purchased, but they work killer in this board. So anyway, yeah. Last time I was here, I was riding I think an OJ 101 maybe, or 99. And, you talk about fast park. So all right, let's get a little more skating. Crap, I just realized I didn't put my board when I left this morning. I didn't put it in the trunk. I just left it up front with me. I just realized I got a couple boards in the trunk with some 97s. Let's see how this feels. Brand new Hosoi here. Hadn't even been skated. 97 nano, I think they're called nano rats or something. Bone Swiss in there. Pardon my trunk. Work out this car. So let's go see what these 97s do. Real quick, I got them. So yeah, these trucks, they were very tight. Like I say, these are virgin trucks. So I went back to the car. I did have a tool back there, so I was able to loosen them up. And after that, I tell you what, I cruised this park. Great. The wheels, great. The bearings, great. Just having a ball with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first Hosoi I've ever owned in, you know what, 40 some, pushing 50 years of skating. I know that's a sacrilege maybe, but this one's beautiful. I love the modern shape, well, the modern nose on the old school shape. It's not huge. So I think these are 8.5 inch grind kings. Yeah, they're 8.5. You can see them right there. So got these beautiful 97A wheels on them, nano rats. It's bone Swiss. So yeah, man, super stoked. I checked the trunk. I've been busy and hadn't got to do much skating for the last month. Holidays kind of at my work, they really take a toll on you. So anyway, I kind of forgot I stuck this in there, but yeah, this thing's killer. So I love Christian too. Great dude. So great inspiration. So thank you, sir. All right, take a few more runs. I gotta get out of here. Miss my daughter's plane. Peace.